Okay, so the first things we need to do is work out what A, B and C are, but there's a little trick with this question. If we times everything in the question by -1, which you're absolutely allowed to do, we can make it so there's only one negative and 0 times -1 is just 0. So that might make this question a bit easier. So A is the number before the x squared, B is the number before the x, and C is the number on its own. Okay, next we need to put that into the quadratic formula. So x equals minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now I'm going to type that into my calculator. The first thing I do is press the fraction button. Then I type in the negative. Now the negative is not the same as the take away. The negative is normally above the numbers and it's a little minus with a bracket around it on most calculators. So minus b. Now b is already a negative, so what I do is put b in brackets, minus 13, and then close the brackets. What you could do is just write 13 because minus makes a plus. Then I'm going to press plus and then square root button. Now b squared. Now whenever you square something you get rid of the negative, so I'm just going to write 13 squared. But you could put it into brackets as minus 13. Just whatever you do, don't type minus 13 squared, because what the calculator will do is square the 13 and then put the minus on it. So if you want to put a negative, make sure it's in brackets. Take away 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is 17. Then I'm going to go to the bottom of the fraction by pressing the down button on the calculator, and it says 2 times a, so 2 times 2. Then I'm going to press equals, and it comes up on my calculator as a third, so I'm going to press S to D to convert it to a decimal. And it says it wants it to 2 decimal places, so it's 4.69, because it's 86, so I'll change it to a 9. Now instead of writing all that again, I'm going to use the cursor button to go up to that plus, just before the root. I'm going to press the delete button, and then minus, and then press equals. Then S to D to find out what it is. So it's 1.81. And those are my two answers.